Hi guys, it's Omer from MMOs.com, and we'll be doing a MMOs.com Grindfest Friday video for Kritika Online. And it's just me this time. My brother is sick for the time being, and it's just me. Here we are in town. This is a 3D action MMORPG, developed and published by, I forgot who it's made actually, but this current version I'm playing on is published by Playpark. However, it'll be published by En Masse in the West later this month in May. And you have a salvage machine in town, and it looks exactly like the salvage machine in Dungeon Fighter Online. In fact, it operates the same exact way as well. So you have the persistent towns where you get all your quests, and you run outside town and do these dungeons. And even this menu is very similar to the menus in DFO. It does have that very similar vibe to it, different difficulties and whatnot. We got Cogwheel down here, these other stuff. That is impressive. Let's appreciate for a moment her chest. Holy moly, that's probably one of the biggest boobs I've ever seen in an MMORPG. I don't think I've seen bigger boobs than that. Unless maybe Perfect World character creator, but that is A+. Let's applaud her. She deserves it. I want to click on that. Can't do it yet to level, I don't know, this event over there. But let's jump right into Swear Periphery and play. Again, this is the Southeast Asian version. It's in English, but you'll have higher pings, and it's not super popular for whatever reason. But let's go jump into this quest. Wielder of Forbidden Power, Dimension Controller. Got some rock music playing in the background. I'm getting hype. We're in the mood now. Alright, we're in the Swear Periphery. Let me lower the volume a bit too. It's a little bit loud. A smidgen. Actually, nah, it's fine. Alright. We're killing some beasts, some search dogs. Oh, I thought it said search dog 2 out of 8. Like, we're gonna search that dog for, like, loot. Like, no, they're literally called search dogs. We gotta kill 8 of them. If you played DFO, Dungeon Fighter, or Vindictus, or Dragon Nest, the core gameplay here is very similar. I mean, it's got the action combat. It feels quite fluid. It feels quite nice. This guy's got a gun. I love so many of these fantasy MMORPGs have like characters with the guns too. I do like gunner classes, but this totally kind of ruins immersion a smidgen. It actually looks like Soulworker Online as well. Somebody in chat just asked if I heard of Soulworker Online. Of course I have. I did a video for it. Soulworker Online, there's no update on a Western release just yet, unfortunately. Oh, this guy's enemy team. We gotta kill this guy. But the core gameplay here is very similar as well. Though the art style is a bit like a different shade of anime. I feel like Soulworker was way more upbeat and bright. This has got really cool cell shading and outlining, which looks really pretty as well. We'll kill these guys as well. But Soulworker is still no word on a Western release, unfortunately. This game, though, is coming out in the West, again, through En Masse. And shouldn't be too much longer for that version. Alright, kill some more of these wolves. These tyrannical. How is a search dog tyrannical? How does that adjective even make sense? What could a dog do that's tyrannical? So the English translations are definitely a bit iffy. And again, this for the Southeast Asian version. They do speak English over there, but I feel like a lot of Southeast Asian localized MMORPGs always end up being really, really iffy English translations. Boss encounter. Huge droid EX. Alright. Yeah, look at that droid. He is huge. Hugest droid NA. And Gameforge is still publishing Soulworker to the best of my knowledge. This guy's... Oh, we should dodge that. Yeah, we just dodged it. So if you like shift in a direction, you can actually dodge attacks. Though you rarely need to in these early levels. You just kind of face roll them. So we killed this thing without, like... We dodged once. We dodged once, alright? Probably didn't have to, but I did it. Stage clear. Let's get our rating. Take a nice little snapshot over here. Even this exact scene feels identical to RPL from Nexon. Where you get, and even my character looks very similar to RPL. Like, we got the really cute twin tail lolly with the dress, and her dress and her appearance are very similar. Like, it's uncanny how similar the character design is, as well as even this, like, at the end where you get that weird pose, really cute pose. It's great, the team has returned. We got the double S rank. Complete. And we get to choose our next class, I believe, at level 15. I forgot how many classes there are. I think, like, you don't get to choose a class necessarily, you pick a character, and it's very similar to, pretty much a lot of these action MMORPGs do this. Vindictus does it as well, Soulworker does it as well. So you are gender locked in this game, which for a lot of people is definitely a deal breaker, but in these style games for me it's whatever. Plus I wanted to play a cute lolly anyway, so no biggie. Back to town and restart stage. Why do I want to restart the stage? We did all our quests in here. We actually, wait, we need one more droid core. Really? Gotta do this again for a droid core? The 0 out of 2, 1 out of 1. Wait, let's go back to town for now. Oh, there was a guy to talk to over there. Did I just literally miss an NPC to talk to? We'll find out. Soulstone craftsmanship. All the crap we get from there, again, we can just put into the salvage machine. And we'll be good to go. Talk to Cassia and some other NPC. So again, you leave town, blow your quests, come back to town, hand them in, rinse and repeat. Alright, let's accept that quest as well. I think the purple ones are your main quests, all the other ones are side quests. Obviously all well worth doing because you get tons of XP. You get a nice upskirt as you run, although you still got like the pantaloons on, so you don't get the full appreciation. This guy is clearly up to no good, alright? If anyone's gonna backstab us in this game, it's gonna be this guy. I don't trust the hooded guy. Alright, what do you want, bro? We got another quest from you. Huge Droid EX. Did I not get that quest earlier? We gotta do it again. I think I read that dungeon one more time real quick. The dungeons early on are super short though. They're super short in DFO as well though. Clearly this is inspired by games like DFO and Vindictus and Dragon Nest and RPL. I'm pretty sure this might have came out before RPL maybe? Even this guy in the background looks like the, what's his name from DFO. His only goal is to kill the Raging Berserker. Nice. Alright, back in this dungeon, and we get to do it again real quick. Take every single civilian away. Right away. It's pretty cool to see this game coming to the West through En Masse, though. En Masse is really only known well for Tera. I'm curious to see how this game is going to do there. The action combat is fun, but I feel like so many MMORPGs pull up the action combat in games like this with persistent hubs and persistent dungeons. You don't see really too many action MMORPGs where you have open worlds. Stuff like Blade and Soul and Tera. I feel like there's plenty of games with action combat when it comes to this. There's a lot less when it comes to open world. So games like this now I feel like are a bit of a dime a dozen. I feel like this novelty was really cool with Vindictus and Dragon's Nest. Those are I think the first two. I played Lunia as well, which is also an action RPG with the same style. But I mean, honestly, this has been done many times now. Gameplay wise, it does feel really smooth though. Like it feels buttery smooth in combat. It felt really good in RPL as well too. And Vindictus, even though that game is probably one of the older, and DFO I think came out in 2004. So those games are quite old now, but they still hold up really well. Surprisingly, I think Vindictus' graphics hold up, really great for its age. Let me loot all this stuff. And we keep going forward. There's another room we didn't go into actually? I think there is. So you can see the map on the top right as well. You can see the rooms of the dungeon you're in. Last time we ran straight down to the boss. Let's run the other direction. No, I don't want to go that way. Almost used my ability to go there by accident. Alright, we killed that wolf. I love how these NPCs just saw me killing their friends and didn't even come, help them until they got really close. Multi-kill too. Right, can we run? Oh, we gotta kill one more guy. I do wish this wasn't brain dead easy early on. Whether you're playing Solo Worker, whether you're playing DFO or Vindictus, almost all these stages are super easy early on. And obviously you can do harder modes, and that's when it becomes challenging. But I mean, I feel like even the easy modes and the normal modes shouldn't be this easy. Should not be able to face roll it this much. I can kill these guys here. I did all my quest stuff now. These are all done. I need to handle this back into town. Oh, I'm not going to pick your loot up. We're good. I got to kill the boss here, and then our main storyline quest here is done. And we'll unlock the... Wait, am I going the wrong way? Did we miss somebody? Do we got to kill these guys too? Oh my god, I had to kill these guys. Like, you can even, some of the NPCs get, lost in the background. I thought they were part of the terrain, honestly. So I'm mashing my 1, 2, 3, and 4 abilities, you can see at the bottom over there. The cooldowns are really short, though, so it does kind of keep you on your toes. You do have to, mash a lot of your abilities. I know you have to do that in Soul Worker as well, though. Shift is your dodge key again. And the problem is when these games start off super easy, is you really learn bad mechanics. Like, it's really dumb to just keep mashing my left click. And it does work really well when it's super easy. No, and Zed, I am reading the chat. I always read the chat when I stream. Alright, we killed a huge droid EX. We're gonna dodge that one? Alright. That's the only dodge I'm gonna need to do. Man, we got that sick back attack. He's leaking and losing pressure. Wow. Preparing annihilate enemy. Oh no, we got hit a couple times, unfortunately. Alright. We killed him much quicker last time. Got that 4 chain. I'm not sure how they calculate 30,000 score. Honestly, a lot of these MMORPGs, they always calculate the score so randomly. Nice. This camera scene though is literally identical. We only got an A, but it's okay guys. I'm the MVP. I'm the only one that ran this dungeon with myself here, but I got the MVP. Let's pick card number 1. I feel like whoever invented this like formula for persistent towns, instant dungeons, deserves like a medal. They've led to the creation of so many games that follow the same exact mold. Alright, complete this quest, give me that money. We got a new license, which just lets us do a new dungeon. I'm liking her. Alright. This game's got a lot of great character art. That's where it's at. Zeta, I think Quake Champions is actually going to be an open beta starting today, so I think everyone gets in now. There's no like special thing for it. So if you want to play Quake Champions, just go to their website and sign up, and you should get an instant key for it, I believe. You have to get all these quests here. Alright, weapon decomposition. It's going to teach me how to use that little thing in town. Man, she's got a lot of quests for me. Accept. And this one. Alright, grab that as well. Alright, everything here is done. We go back to town. And then we get to go to our next quest. Combat powers the value of your combined attack powers. Leave broken equipment to me. Alright. Master access received. And I believe that lets us just do the same dungeon in harder difficulties. I think we already grabbed all the quests, and we go right back in here. And we get to do Super Bell Tower. We have to get to we're only 153 out of 230. It says we're too weak, but it's still going to be super easy. So now we can do this in master difficulty, and it's going to be way harder, right? It's got to be way harder. It's like 2 points harder. But for now, let's go do this one. We can try this one in master afterwards, maybe. I'm liking her. She's got awesome cosmetics. Genius, inventor, creator. It's funny because a lot of the English translations of this game are always iffy. Again, all the Southeast Asian MMORPGs that are in English are always a little bit iffy translations. Obviously, when En Masse publishes it in the West, I feel like it'll look a lot better. And obviously, ping won't be an issue either. And with action MMORPGs, ping can definitely play a role. But the servers, again, over here are going to be in Southeast Asia / Thailand. This map is a little different, too. I'm curious if anybody in the chat has played, anyone watching this video has played Dragon Saga or Dragonica. That was an interesting take on this genre as well, because that was a mix of like open world and persistent and instance. Well, then again, Dragon Nest kind of had those like persistent like hub world too in between the dungeons too. But I feel like Dragon Saga had a really neat like mix of the two. Plus, that was side scrolling too. That kind of helped differentiate it. But I really this game and RPL is a little brighter in the it's slightly different visuals. But between this RPL and even like Dragon Nest and Vindictus, the core mechanics are really similar. I think of the games like this, I think PSO2, Fantasy Star Online 2, is probably the most interesting that I've played recently. Vindictus is a classic as well. If you like these style of games, I think Vindictus probably is the most content really. And DFO. Those are the two big boys in the genre. I think DFO is by far the biggest of those in terms of popularity, but Vindictus is solid as well. Zelsian, that sounds like a private server. Grab all this loot. I remember playing, was it on Acclaim? I forgot which server I first played Dragon Saga on. I know it's published by War Portal now. Actually, yeah, the guys that make Ragnarok actually bought the license and the development team behind Dragon Saga. So they didn't do quite well, because I'm pretty sure they lost money in that deal. Because they paid a lot of money. That game when first launched was kind of popular. Oh, it was one of the other official servers then. I hate that as well. When you have like a game that has an EU server and an A server, like you fragment the player base so much. It's really bad. It's like the silliest thing you can possibly do. I know Age of Wushu did that as well, and they made the EU server Age of Wulin. Let's go down this way first. So again, the dungeon paths aren't completely linear. There are these optional rooms. You can get like I guess these chests and whatnot. Alright, guy's dead. What's weird is when they're dead, you can keep smacking them on the floor. Like you can really keep hitting them, like to chain your combos to get more points. Break these. I'm getting some lag here too, because when you kill one of the barrels, it takes a while for it to blow up. No, Tasty Bagels. I believe Critica will be published by En Masse in both NA and EU. But the cool thing is right now, if anyone wants to play Critica or see what it's about, you don't necessarily have to buy a Founders Pack. You can literally play on the Southeast Asian version for free to try it out. It's one of the few rare chances you can play one of these games, without buying the Founders Pack in early access, because it's been out for like, I believe over a year already. But we're killing Rocket Man over here, guys. Knock him down, CC stun him. guy got 3 bars, but he dies so quick. Oh my god. Poor guy. Stun locked for life. Alright, we got him. We just keep mashing our attack when we get him. And there's a fatigue system too, I should mention. It's in the bottom left. My fatigue points remaining. Pretty sure I should equip all this new loot I'm picking up. Grisstooth says, I wish enemies in these games had lower health pools or were deadlier. I agree, Grisstooth, because I feel like doing like dodge mechanics and stuff is like really fun. Like, it was a little more Dark Souls-esque, right? You should be rewarded for dodging, and it would keep you on your toes as well. But again, if you do it on harder difficulties, you do get more of a challenge, but not necessarily from them hitting super hard. They have bigger pools and stuff. They don't die as quick, but still. I agree 100% though. At least have a, you know, or at least make the beginner experience a little bit more difficult. You know, it should be possible to wipe on these early on. I wish it was possible, but it seems like it's not lately. Alright, get these quests over here too. Action music though, it's gonna be pumped. After this, we'll see my favorite NPC in town, guys. Let's go check out my favorite NPC. Alright? Oh my god, this game looks like Rusty Hearts as well, Grisstooth. Yes! It looks like the character designs are similar to Arpeal, but the art style is more Rusty Hearts-esque, right? Especially with the outlining and the cell shading. I can't believe I forgot Rusty Hearts. No, she's not my favorite NPC. Is she my favorite NPC? I'm liking her. She's mega cute though. Wow, that costs a lot. 999,000. Her secret magical gem. Let's go talk to this NPC. She's my favorite. Yeah, she's my favorite. Ah, you came again. Isn't it too frequent? I love the phrasing. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not even meant to be a dirty joke. That was just like really silly, bad localization. But like, it turned out to be like a pervy thing. At least the way I read it. And that's my storage NPC. And we can see all the stuff in my inventory. Let's equip some new gear. Unidentified. We have to appraise this right here. Identify. Get some random stats on it. And appraised effects 1 out of 3. So it gives you boss hit rate 0.56. So this kind of mixes like the Diablo / Path of Exile style randomized item systems. To where this one has got random stats on it. And what's weird too is actually I think you can re-roll a lot of these appraised effects. If you don't like what happens, like the cash shop sells items like these reappraisal scrolls, and I believe the way these work is actually lets you like if you don't like what came on these, what these are on here, so it's pretty cool. Like if we get maximum lucky, it can go from 14 to 18, right? That's the range for this piece of item, and this can go from I guess 0.68 to 0.8, and you can literally re-roll these, right? So it's kind of cheesy that you can buy these reappraisal scrolls in the cash shop. I do feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of these like RNG systems. Like probably the most fun part about Diablo and those style of games is the fact that you have to keep running through a lot of dungeons and to find that perfect piece of gear. But if you can just pay your way to it, it can definitely make the experience a little bit cheesy. Anyway, let's put this on here. This violent gleam wands. Though my other one was way cuter. Can we see that? Oh man, this is so ugly. Look how much cuter our last weapon was. Like it's look how cute that is. There's literally a cat on it. Like a really cute cat icon. Anyway, this one does more damage though. We're gonna put it on. This one, we have a lot of crap in our inventory though. Holy moly! Identify that as well. Like my gear doesn't really matter at this point anyway, because it's all pretty low B gear and everything's super easy anyway. Let's go outside town. We'll go disassemble this stuff in the salvage machine. I love though how similar this looks to the DFO salvage machine. It is literally identical. Like, make it look a little bit different. I don't know. It just seems like so extra cheesy. Here, put all this stuff in here. Let's salvage everything. I'm sure there's some decent stuff in here though. It's better, big upgrades for me, but we don't need any of this stuff right now. Salvage it all. And now we got 3 salvage jackpots. Go us. At Defi, we're playing some Critica. Alright, we gotta go into, we have quests here, I think? Yeah, we have 2 quests in this area. The Swear Bell Tower. So we were here last time, I believe. Yeah, we can do that in Master Difficulty now. And now we get to go here. Chosen by the Hellsword, the Demon Blader. The game is showing you off all the classes. I'm curious, do I have 2 job advancements at 15 or just 1? I hope there's at least 2. Does that feel kind of cheap though? So you can literally re-roll those itemized, like the gear you find, you can re-roll their stats with cash shop scrolls. The game gives you a bunch of those for free, right? We got like The game is actually quite generous with cash up freebies. At least the Southeast Asian version. Like you get 500 of these scrolls. They let you reroll gear. Can be used for 2017 years, 6 months, 11 days. Wow, is that like that's a lot of years. That is really odd. I have and 5 minutes, guys. We can use this for 2,000 years and 5 minutes. That is interesting. So the game gives you a bunch of those for free. You get a bunch of cash up potions as well. You can actually buy a lot of like PvE stat enhancing stuff, which is no big deal. Like, the game gives you a bunch of them for free too. If you use them, they increase your damage in PvE. Luckily, they don't apply in PvP, so you can't really pay to win the PvP. Though obviously being able to reroll your gear over and over again until you get the best possible stats makes the PvP a lot easier as well. The good thing about eventual NA release is that the ping will be a lot less. You do notice the ping in all these action MMORPGs, especially in PvP. If you played Blade and Soul, you knew ping was always a big deal in that game. I actually ended up playing Blade and Soul on the EU server, like an idiot, because my friends were on there, and the NA ping, EU, the minor difference in ping made a difference in PvP. Made a big difference. PvE, not so much, but it was definitely a big deal for PvP. Let's go for that triple S. So far we got double S, and I don't know if there's even a triple S option. We leveled quite a few times already. Leveling does seem pretty quick. Probably be level 15 in no time as well. These guys die so easily, and again, I'm going to try on Master Mode to see if it's, I want to wipe, you know? I think, I said this before, I think in our Blessed video, some of the most fun I have in MMORPGs is when I wipe, because I effed up, right? And I gotta try that boss again. I mean, we wiped a lot when we were doing the Blessed video, and it was a lot of fun to try overcoming the boss challenges and whatnot. And like, when you wipe, it really makes you like, want to make your character stronger, right? Like, getting stronger right now, it really has little meaning to my character, because if I do more damage, I get a better piece of gear, right? Like, who cares? I'm face rolling anyway. But if I wipe, even if I like wipe and then beat it next time, like every incremental upgrade feels like, okay, I need this, right? Every upgrade has more meaning to it, because it's like, holy shit, I might need this on the next boss, right? But right now I know I can basically close my eyes and face roll this on the normal mode. Again, it's worth mentioning, these games always pick up in difficulty. Vindictus DFO as well. So, you know, you have no issues in those games early on either, especially because those games both also really sped up their early experience. If you play DFO now, you're leveling up a lot quicker when the game first came out, was first published by Nexon. It's just super sped up. Now we go down here too, actually. We gotta do Rocket Man Parker. We gotta kill that guy. He's in the last room. Let's go clear this place too, because why not? We're going for the full dungeon clear. We're going for that triple S. Yeah, I think the closed beta for Founders is beginning on May 24th for the En Masse version. It is unfortunate though, I feel like this game is quite empty on the Thai/Southeast Asian servers. I'm playing the Southeast Asian version, but Playpark publishes both. I think they're different servers for Thailand and Southeast Asia. But I figure the region NA and EU is a lot bigger as well. Alright, we have to fight the Rocket Man again. His character design, this guy's boss design looks mega boring. But these boss fights can be a lot of fun. Like in, you know, Phantasy Star Online 2, for example, a lot of the boss fights can be really cool, dodging attacks and stuff, right? And these games always have a lot of potential for really cool boss fights because of the action combat. I think action combat really gives you room to do that. Stage clear. Give me that triple S. We got the, let's see what grade we got. We got the A. It was worse than last time. All right, give me the number 4. Card number 4, and nothing. I'll live stream 7. I probably will. I'll make a Grindfest playlist to make it easier to browse. Thank you. We were able to recover Sora. All right, cool story, bro. I'm sure everyone's reading this text, the story in this game. Talk with Spade. They actually really streamlined it too. You don't even have to like talk to the NPCs in town. The game puts all the NPCs you want to talk to for your quest literally like in the mission you're in, like at the end of the mission you're in. You don't have to go back to town and talk to these NPCs. So you can go from one quest right to the next quest. You get to grab all your quests along the way. That's actually super convenient. But it also kind of makes it feel less like an MMORPG. You know, at least if you go back to town in between quests, you can interact with other people, right? So maybe more people are playing this game, but just nobody's going to town, right? Because there's no need to. Alright. Higher level weapons need higher level shards or more shards to upgrade. No surprise. So we can actually go into this portal and just go right to the next area. So we gotta do, which area do we get to go to now, actually? We gotta go to, we gotta go here, maybe? Expedition? Expedition mode, maybe? Let's try, let's click on this. Whoa, this is interesting. What's going on here? These are all locked for me, unfortunately. Can't do these. Rip. Alright, back to normal. Right, where do I go for my quest? Alright, it should tell you, actually, on these. I got nothing over here or there. I have no license for this one either, maybe? Maybe let's go to town real quick and then try it again. Usually it tells you which instance has your, I'll make legendary items for you. It tells you which instance has what you need for it, like what quests are in each available zone. Defi, yes, I actually just started playing FF14 again. I'm catching up before Stormblood launches. We have to talk to a different NPC in, Lant Crossroads. That's why we couldn't, go to our next dungeon. I'm not sure what the level cap is for this game right now. Probably, I mean, can we see like some of our level 60? No, at least level 60, because we need to be level 60 to get our force skills. And once we change our job advancement information, so yeah, we can become a creator or an elemental fairy. Man, look how colorful this looks. Holy moly. Looks really cool. Third class is not available. I would like to become a creator who summons various weapons through gadgets. I will test your skills. Or it could be this. This is more of a mage, I guess. And this one's more melee. Man, which should I go to? They both look really, really cute though, and like super bright. But max level at least 60. Probably, obviously, way higher than that, but we'll see. How do you go, Boontao? What's up, buddy? Lant Crossroads. Boon, how cute is my lolly character? Look how adorable we are. We are so cute. This is cuteness overload. I love a good lolly character, alright? Let's talk to you. You have a portrait? Alright. She's got a nice, respectable chest as well, right? Respectable. I like what I see. I like what I see. Dr. Rand. Alright, give me my license there. So after you do a dungeon, you have to get your license to the next dungeon. Usually just by talking to the quest NPC in town. Pretty straightforward. Gotta kill some rats. No surprise there. Wow, she's got impressive, like, let's appreciate her boobs for a moment too. Like, they're bigger than her head. Her boobs are literally bigger than her head. Look at this outline, right? Look at this outline. And look at the outline of her face. They're like a good 40% bigger. She's got impressive boobs, alright? All around impressive boobs. So now we got to go do our dungeon. The town extends that way. We're gonna go out this way. Sorry about that live stream. They will be better organized going forward, I promise. Oh my god! I should have played the Valkyrie. This is screenshot worthy. I gotta screenshot this for later. My god! I thought her other chick's boobs were big. Holy! I'm putting my hands there to measure. This is like twice as big as her face. Was Lolly the wrong play? Was Lolly the wrong play? Should I have played her? Oh my god, this game. Alright, play this game 10 out of 10 for the boobs alone, alright? This game, the boob game, is on point here. All the NPCs have great boob art, right? Character art. And even the loading screens are impressive. The character models have really great art. Little wild rat. NSFW warning. Yo, it's in the game. It's allowed. Yeah, we have the fatigue as well, so you can't grind forever. But I think it might give you 3 ways to get around that early on. Yeah, the game gives you a lot of free shit. This is super generous. Probably because the game isn't doing really well in Southeast Asia. That's why, when you log in for the first time, you get a ton of cash shop potions, scrolls, and other goodies. But that is a beautiful stock. I will retweet that. That is. I'm impressed by her chest. All right. I should make a list of MMORPGs with the biggest boob characters. All right. NPCs included. All right. This is going well on that list. You know what game is not going on the list though? Neverwinter. You can't even change your boob size in that game anymore. Did I not clear the first room in the dungeon? You can see all the way to the left, there's still a question mark over there. Did we miss something? I gotta go back. we'll do this anyway. So we'll loot this room first. The question marks mean those are quest items. Did I miss it? We'll find out. I have to kill, looks like 2 of these tyrannical toxic wild things. Maybe this means those were the quest NPCs were, and I killed them already. If I don't complete my quest in this next room, I have to go back. Right away though, I mean, I feel like this doesn't really add too much to the formula though, right? But the combat is still fun. And I feel like PvP could be really fun in this game too. So when the American version comes out through En Masse, worth checking out probably. It's so similar to RPO, but then again, RPO and RPO is only available in Nexon Korea, right? So most of them probably haven't played it. And Rusty Heart's no longer around either. And even Hero War shut down. But a lot of these action MMORPGs don't seem to make it. Very few of them do survive. So I need to kill one more wild rat. I need one more wild rat poison sac. Do I have to go all the way back for it? Really? So I missed one poison sac back there, boys. We're going back to get the poison sac. Going back. Oh man. Did I really miss an NPC? Is this a shortcut? Oh man, look at this sick shortcut. Yeah. Oh, well, we get to find more stuff on the way. It's like a different room over here. Lolly might have been the wrong choice, Sock. Lolly might have been the wrong choice this time. Only because that class has impressive boobs. Like, my characters are really cute Lolly, right? But this is not like an exceptional Lolly. I would say the Lolly looked way cuter in RPL because I like the art style a bit more in RPL. It actually feels super responsive, Dirty Animal. Though, again, not as responsive as RPL. RPL for me felt like one of the most buttery smooth action MMORPGs I've ever played. For some reason, there's some really good client-side like enhancements where like, oh, there's my poison sac. Alright, we got it. Quest complete. But because I was playing RPL from North America and the servers in Korea, and despite the massive ping difference, it felt unbelievably buttery smooth. Soul Worker feels really good too. Like, it's on par with Soul Worker's smoothness though. But I feel like RPL is probably a bit smoother. But it's not an issue. It doesn't feel janky. Okay, some of these games do feel janky. This ain't janky, and I love the word janky. This is thoroughly responsive. The jump feels a bit odd though. The jump like feels like, for some reason, like on the last few frames of your jump, it like speeds you up. So the jumping is a smidgen odd. But beyond that, all the dodge and stuff feels really good too. Kind of curious who developed this now. Could it be the same guys that did RPO? Man, look at that guy got literally tossed his salad. Jump is definitely weird. And we also like, our character can dunk, alright? We can jump so high. Literally like 3 times higher than like our character's height. It can beat all the swords. I think double S is the highest score you could possibly get. We got 2 somethings. You're such a reliable lady. Alright. Guys, I'm so reliable. Click, 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 click. Clackety clack. Alright, any more quests to turn in? We gotta talk to you again. Eula. Alright, grab 2 more quests from you. These are all optional quests, but there's no reason not to grab these. They're almost always in the same dungeon as your main quest. And again, level 15, we get to do our, I have skill points too, we even use them. Because there's been no need. We've been dumpstering everything. Let's get points here. We're only level 10 right now, I think. So we get 1 point here, 1 more point there. Max all my abilities out because I'm actually using all my abilities right now. And we still oddly have 32 skill points left, and we can't learn anything else. So 5 more levels so we get my job advancement, and we can pick between 1 of 2 options. Alright, we go this way now. Alright, our next quest is in this area. So we're almost done with this world, I think, or this crossroads area, this stage. So 1 more over here, and I think we're good. Let's rock. The Master of Shadows, the Shadow Mage. I don't like him. Give me back the other chick. Give me the big booby chick instead. I still find it surprising though that there are so many games like this. Like, I don't know, people always complain that know, East Asian MMORPGs are so generic, right? But, like, their action MMORPGs are even more generic. I mean, at least Hero Wars, right, which came out and unfortunately they shut down as well. That one was temporary shutdown according to them. But Hero Wars even, at least that was like this top-down view. It felt a little different. This like very traditional 3D look is so similar to Dragon Nest, Soul Worker, Vindictus, Rusty Hearts. Like these types of games are just so common. It feels nice though. It feels good. This version is generous with cash up stuff. It's got really cool like I like the fact that you get randomized stats on your gear, but the fact that you can pay money to like re-roll those stats as cheap as the experience a bit. And the PvP, yeah, these games will always, oh god. Action RPGs do have a lot of fun PvP. If you want to see what the game is about now, again, you can always play the C version. There's no entry blocks either. Dirty Animal. I don't think it'll do particularly well. I hope I'm wrong, right? Because it's made by the guys that made Tera, and I like Tera, so I hope to make money off it, right? But the Southeast Asian version is kind of dead. Like, it does feel kind of dead. You see so few players, and they're giving out tons of cash up stuff just to keep people interested. That's why they give you, like, you get all those free scrolls and whatnot. No, Tera is not pay to win at all. They're one of the best, they're one of the best companies with their cash up. They sell tons of cosmetics. I still think my favorite pay-to-win game is Heroes Evolved. That is a hilarious pay-to-win MOBA. You can pay money to insta buyback, like real-life cash, like buyback. How you like buyback in Dota in real life? It just makes no sense. It's got the most hilarious pay-to-win mechanics for a MOBA. MOBAs are supposed to be like not pay-to-win, to be competitive. It's one of the only MOBAs I know that's like hilariously pay-to-win. Justice Smiles, that's true, but we've seen Hero Wars not do particularly well in America either. I know Western gamers love action MMORPGs. At least they always say they do, right? But we still see games like Hero Wars shut down, and like at least, and even like Dragon Nest, right? Dragon Nest was kind of popular for a while when Nexon published it, but like it lost its player base pretty quickly, and it's being published right now by the developer, right? But like, even that, it changed hands, right, multiple times. Like Cherry Credits published it, now it's just Dragon Nest published, like their official website is dragonnest.com or something. So even Dragon Nest, like the only, like even Dungeon Fighter Online shut down through Nexon, was relaunched years later through DFO, through Neopal, right? So even though these action MMORPGs appeal to, supposedly appeal to Westerners, they don't seem to last. I mean, the only one that's really survived, like tried and true, was Vindictus. And how many more games do you need like this, right? And I think if you can make action MMORPGs different, but when they all follow the same exact formula, it's really hard to stand apart. Like Vindictus has so much content and it's been around forever, right? And even though it's a bit old now, right? The graphics really hold up still. Like Vindictus is like the creme of the creme, I think, of this genre. Though Dungeon Fighter Online makes a shit ton more money thanks to its success in China. But I mean, honestly, DFO and Vindictus are the big boys in this market. And do you really need other games that follow the formula exactly? Like, it's almost indistinguishable how similar this game is, RPL, and Soul Worker, and Rusty Hearts. Like, those four games, like, you might even mistake them, how similar they are to each other. Like, if you're gonna make more action MMORPGs, I think they should at least try to make the system somewhat different. I don't know, like, I can't imagine they're all built in the same engine, but like, it's just uncanny how similar, like more so than like Shea and Last Chaos and all these old like MMORPGs that are all very similar too. Like, it's just so similar. Monkey Shamans, nice. That piece said something about Monkey Shamans. Adios, Baraki, what's up? Alright, we're going in this dungeon, and I think this is the last area here. Born to Fight, Burst Berserker. That's like a Mega Man X style name. Burst Berserker. Like Chill Penguin. Misty Canyon. At least the map design is a little bit different. Like, at least oh my god, this map reminds me of what was that game called? Like Holy crap. It was a triple action MMORPG. It had this really weird blue and purple tint for the whole game for some reason. It was published by WebZen, and WebZen shut it down, but it's still around. What's the game called? Holy moly, I have a really bad memory right now. Oh my god, it'll come to me. I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about. Doesn't this like the art style on this map with the purple and blue hue remind you of that? Just a smiles, yeah, I agree. No, not X-Steel's by NCSoft's Pareki. It was called a triple action MMORPG. They had a bit of a spat with some private server publishing it too. Yeah, thanks, Sock. Let me do that right now. I don't know, it'll come to me later. The action music kind of gets you in the mood though to grind. It's like it puts you in the zone, all right? It's not like too mellow. It's like actiony enough and rocky enough to kind of, you know, keep you in the mood to grind enemies and just mash them. But I do wish again this was, at least even on normal mode, it was a little bit harder. Like it's almost sad how fast that boss dies, right? It's almost sad. Like you saw the last boss, we literally just like walked up to it and mashed all our keys, and it stood no chance. I have NPC helping me here. Let's stream, I didn't grow up playing RuneScape, so it's kind of hard for me to go and play that now. I know RuneScape is still like mega popular, at least classic RuneScape. I mean, I still go back to some of the older MMORPGs I've played back in the day. Like, I go back to like private servers for Ultima Online and EverQuest, right? I had my EQ fill like 2 years ago, so I went back and played that for a while, and it was a lot of fun. Like kind of like watching the Pantheon Rise of the Fallen live stream like a couple weeks ago made me want to play EverQuest again. I mean, I would play Pantheon as well if it was playable right now, but it's not. So because I grew up playing EverQuest, like Pantheon appeals to me at least a little bit. But if anything, it makes me want to play EverQuest because I feel like EverQuest was more content than Pantheon will. Because EverQuest has had content forever. Like look how sad this boss is, right? He's like such a sad boss. Like we literally just kill him in like 4 seconds. Chaos Shield. I think any of these action MMORPGs are pretty fun. Like the beauty of these, there's such a low like barrier to start playing right away, right? But if it had a little more challenge early on, just a little bit more, it can keep players hooked. I know like a lot of these games appeal to casual audiences, which is why they make them so easy. But if it had just a smidgen more difficulty, I can go back and do these dungeons in harder modes, right? But there's no need to, right? I get more experience doing my quests, which are always on the next map, always on the normal mode. But the combat is fluid, it feels nice. My only concern with the game is, oh wow, thanks Chaos. Really appreciate the shekels. Them shekels. I'm gonna show you the best part about this game, Chaos, alright? The booby NPCs. Grab all of these. You can even salvage in these dungeons. There's like no reason to go back to town most of the time. Pick up all this goodies. Alright, we got we're done here. Let's go to town for a second. Let's go, we gotta salvage something for a quest too, actually, I believe. Forest of Toxic Fumes, Master Access received. We got the K-Shop. It's like a special sale or something. 3 more levels for a job change. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my favorite NPC right here. Actually, no, she's somewhere else. Rip, I gotta go to the next area. Oh my god. Actually, can we let me see something here. Is the next place I have to go to in here? Yeah, it's right here. Actually, I missed it. I think I can access it almost anywhere though. Let's go back to Mountain City Lant. What do you got for me? Oh my god! Look at her chest! We found her! She's my new favorite NPC right now, actually. Let's just appreciate for a moment right here. Let's appreciate for a moment. Just smiles. I think the first like big crowdfunded MMO that's gonna launch is for sure gonna be Albion Online. Pantheon is still forever, like a good while away. Camelot Unchained is God knows how many years away, unfortunately, still. So I think the first one that's gonna launch is gonna be that one. But holy moly, this is impressive right here. This is, let's just bet this game's got the boob game figured out. All right. I 100% approve. Now this game is worth playing for her, right?
다음에도 용사님의 활약을 기대하겠습니다.
Alright, horse carriage, residence luggage. We're almost our job change though. We're almost there. We can, let's see, we got a new skill now. We can mash another button. Oh yeah. Can't level these up yet. I hate that like I have all these skill points I can't even spend. It's so odd. After I get my job advanced, maybe I'll get a lot more skills, and then I can finally blow them. All right, these are all there, and you can see my job advancements over here. Next, 2 more levels. I can be an elemental fairy or a creator. Very odd class names though, right? Creator and elemental fairy. So again, I think this is more melee oriented, and this is more spellcasting oriented. I feel like spellcasting looks kind of cool too, and I do like that you can preview your abilities. Like, it's really nice that they add this in game. You can see like what you're getting into with job advancements. You know, like you don't have to go on Google and find that jazz over there. You can get it right in game. I got a lot more crap to put in here in that disassembler. We got a new weapon actually. This is, oh my god, big upgrade. Let's grab this. Identify. Let's see my random stats. We got I think I'm gonna put it on anyway. Anything else for me that's worth equipping? All crap. Crap. We got some shoes over there. Give me these defensive shoes. Am I even wearing shoes? Yes, I am. Man, my inventory's almost full, actually. There's actually not a lot of inventory space in this game, at least for equipment. Put all of it in here. Can't put. Is there a button to put everything in here at once, please? Again, this is so similar to DFO. Salvage everything. We got titles too. A lot of games do this too. Like MMORPGs do this as well. When you get titles, your titles literally give you like stats. Like you equip titles as a piece of gear. A bit odd. I don't know. It's just a very odd thing. Another thing to collect at least. You know, it's one of those gotta collect it all kind of things. Is Crowfall this year? Crowfall is also relatively, probably after Albion. Will it be Crowfall coming out first? I'm not sure when Crowfall's coming out. There's still some work to do on that one too, but like, at least Albion, we have like a date now, right? And Albion, the good thing about Albion too is it's been playable for over a year. Like they've done closed betas that were really showed off a lot of the game, right? So I'm most optimistic that that game is 100% going to come out, like 100% at least in some playable state, you know. Whereas Albion, Crowfall rather, and Camelot Unchained, Star Citizen, and a lot of these other crowdfunding games still have a lot of work to do. And don't get me started on Ashes of Creation. Don't even get me started on that one. Actually, I'm gonna call this here for YouTube. I'm gonna keep grinding for a bit. But for YouTube, this is again, you can play the Playpark version of Critica whenever you want. It's been out for over a year actually. But yeah, later for YouTube. Look how cute I am. Let's appreciate my cuteness again. 1 second. There you go.